Hi guys, welcome to 365 days, 365 concepts. So the concept that we're going to understand today is execution instructions. So what do you mean by this? Sir, these are the type of orders. These are what? Type of orders that I place whenever I buy or sell a stock on exchange. Sir, what are the different types of order that we're going to discuss? Let us start. The first order that we're going to start with is limit order. Sir, what do you mean by limit order? First, let us take an example of limit buy order. Let's say, for example, I want to buy 1,000 shares of a particular stock. Let's call that stock ABC. And I want to buy 1,000 shares. If I place a limit buy order of rupees 100, that means that the maximum that I'm willing to pay for buying one share of the stock is rupees 100. That means my buying price is limited to rupees 100. That means the maximum that I'm going to buy the stock at is rupees 100 or less. If I get it for less, I'll be happy only. Na? So maximum that I'm willing to pay is rupees 100. If I get less than that, that's okay. But the maximum is rupees 100. So then, sir, what is limit sell order? Sir, what is limit sell order? Let's say I am willing to sell the same stock ABC. I am willing to sell 1,000 shares of this stock. And I place a limit sell order for rupees 110. What does that mean? Whenever I sell 1,000 shares of this particular stock ABC, I will sell each share for at least rupees 110. 110. Sir, what do you mean by at least? At least means that this is the minimum that I would want. If I get more than that, it's good na because I'm selling the stock. So, sir, if I get more than 110, it's good. But the minimum that I would want is rupees 110, and that is what is a limit sell order. And this is what you mean by limit order, where you specify a price that you are willing to buy at and specify a price you are willing to sell at. But sir, the biggest issue with this is there is execution uncertainty. Sir, meaning, sir, I have placed a limit sell order for rupees 110. That means I'm willing to sell the stock for at least 110 or more. Sir, what if currently the price in the market is rupees 90 of that stock ABC? That means, sir, my order might not get executed, right? There might be execution uncertainty. There might be this possibility that I might not be able to sell my shares because I am willing to sell it for 110. Arre, but market price is only 90. That means, sir, it might never get executed. So there is an execution uncertainty there, sir. But what is the advantage, sir? I will always get what, sir? Favorable price. I will always get what, sir? Favorable price. Sir, what do you mean by favorable price? Array, I am willing to sell it for 110. That means if tomorrow the order gets executed, my stock is actually sold. That means I will sell it for 110. That is the price that I wanted, right? Because I have placed an order for selling that at that price. That means I wanted it. That means it is favorable to me, right? Sir, but what if tomorrow and the exactly the flipping example that we took, sir, limit buy order I've placed for rupees 100. That means maximum that I'm willing to spend is rupees 100. That means tomorrow, if my order gets executed, the maximum that I will pay for this stock is rupees 100, which is favorable to me. And that's why it will always get, or you will always get favorable prices here if the order gets executed. But sir, the biggest issue is the execution uncertainty there. And that is what your limit order is. That's what your limit order is. Sir, what do you mean by market order? Sir, market order is whenever I place a buy order or a sell order at whatever the existing market price is. Whatever the existing market price is. Let's say I place a sell order for 1,000 shares of the stock ABC in the market. And this order is what, sir? This order is a market order. That means whatever is the existing price of that stock, my 1,000 shares will be sold at that existing price. Sir, if I'm placing a buy order for 1,000 shares of the stock ABC and the type of order is market order, that means whatever is the existing price in the market, my stock will be bought at that price. So let's say here it is rupees 110. That means my stock will be sold at rupees 110, right? So here it is, let's say rupees 100. That means my stock will be sold at, or sorry, I will buy the stock at rupees 100, whatever is the market price, right? So currently, if the market price, and I think we have understood it. So that means what is one of the biggest advantage here? Sir, the trade will be executed immediately. That means the trade, I mean, of course, if you are willing to buy and sell at market price, that means, sir, your order will get executed very fast. Because whatever is the market demanding, you are either paying that or you are either selling at that. So it's a good thing. But sir, one of the biggest disadvantages is unfavorable prices. Sir, what if I want to buy the stock? I mean, the market price is rupees 100 and I'm buying at rupees 100, but actually I should have only spent rupees 80 for the stock. That means rupees 20 I have overspent. That means it is unfavorable to me. I have bought that stock at an expensive price than what I should have bought it at. That is rupees 80. That is what one of the biggest disadvantages of market order is. That your trade will get executed immediately, but sir, you will never get a favorable price. And that is your market order and that is your limit order, one of the two primary examples of orders or types of orders. So market order and limit order. Sir, what do you mean by all or nothing order? Sir, all or nothing order means, let's say you have placed a sell order for 1000 shares of the stock ABC. And the type of order is all or nothing order. That means your entire order should be filled. That means you should be able to sell entire 1000 shares or no share at all. That means your order cannot be partly filled. A lot of time this happens that you are willing to sell 1000 shares, but in market you are only able to sell 400 shares. That means remaining 600 shares are not sold yet. That means that part of the order is still unfilled. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. I mean, what do you call? Exactly on that principle. If you see, sir, all or nothing order doesn't work like that. So all or nothing order will always be a type of order where entire, if you are able to sell, you will sell entire 1000 shares or you will not sell any share at all. It cannot be partly filled. It is either 1000 or nothing. If you buy 1000 shares and it's an all or nothing order, that means you buy 1000 shares or you buy nothing. And that is what all or nothing order is. Sir, what is the next type of order? Sir, it is called as hidden order. Sir, what do you mean by that? Sir, the trade size. The trade size, that means whatever you are willing to buy or sell, be it 1000 shares, be it 1 lakh shares, be it 2 lakh shares, be it 10 lakh shares, whatever that may be, the trade size will never be visible in the market. Only the broker or the exchange will know the trade size. Sir, 1000 shares, 10,000 shares, 10 lakh shares, that is what you mean by trade size. And sir, the next type of order is iceberg order. Sir, what do you mean by this? Sir, iceberg order, for that we'll have to understand the nature of an iceberg. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen Titanic here and you guys would have understood or you guys would understand what an iceberg is. Iceberg is basically, if you look at the shape of iceberg, I hope you guys know this, icebergs are visible outside the water. And whatever is visible outside the water is only very small part of it, some part of it. But the rest of it is hidden underneath the water. Sir, what does that mean? In terms of our market or in terms of iceberg orders that we are studying in terms of execution instructions, sir, iceberg order is a type of order where only some part of the trade size is visible in the market. Rest of it is hidden. And what do you mean by some part, sir? Is that defined? Is that defined? No, sir, it is not defined. But some part is usually a very small part of the order that is visible in the market. The rest of the part of order, which is majority of the order, is hidden from the market. And that is what iceberg order is. And these are your execution instructions or the type of orders. I hope you guys have understood everything. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If there are any doubts, feel free to ask in the comments. And I hope you guys are liking this series. And if there are any doubts, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much. Bye bye.